Hi guys, I'm Hüdai.
Hi, I'm Oğulcan, and today we are going to present a presentation on how to present a presentation.
As you can see, there are a few purposes of presentation, and besides these, we can also activating and motivating audience in order to make them much more active and interested. And once we know the general purpose, we need to act like the best way to achieve the purpose. But of course, there are common things that a presenter should do and don't. And
So if we're going to come to don'ts, there are things that can ruin a presentation. Not only gets the audience bored, but it also gets the presenter bored. So if we were to look at some of the things that we wrote down, don't read exactly what your slides are saying, just like we're doing. Okay, just don't do that. It usually shows that you're unprepared and you're not a professional at doing what you're doing. Don't try to make jokes if you're not good at making jokes. Just don't. It actually puts you in an extremely awkward situation, and you don't want to get in that. It happened to me several times. So don't waste the audience's time. Don't go on talking about useless stuff like something like nonsense. Anything not about your presentation. Always go on pinpoint what you're trying to say. Use the time nice and well. At least they give you 4 to 5 minutes to speak. So it should be enough for you to explain what you're talking about. So and always be yourself. Don't go on the stage and try to act and put yourself in a hard situation to be someone else. Because that would make you, stutter while they're talking, and I don't know. People would notice that you're not actually like that. Don't forget to rehearse, because if you are not to rehearse what you're doing, if you're not to rehearse your presentation, when you get on the stage, you might just freeze and just look at the audience and not be able to say anything. So you're supposed to be able to fix that, and in order to get good at that, you have to rehearse, like I said. And do not expect your listeners to know, what your next word is going to be. For example, you're creating a sentence and you're expecting them to understand the rest. No, you have to be nice and crystal clear about what you're talking about.
thanks. And let's talk about do's. Besides these, primarily and most importantly, a presenter should include himself or herself in a really realistic position that we can call knowing himself or herself. For example, focusing on their needs. What I mean by the audience, of course, is very important, because they want some entertainment, also information, and telling stories and handle questions in a logical way can be included, because if our saying is unlogical, the audience may be confused about the things that we are saying. And showing passion, of course, we can say that it's most important or primer, because showing passion is very important in any presentation, any kind of presentation, because if we don't show our passion or willingness, the audience will be getting bored, and so on.
Then there are some top secrets that we're going to
Stop there. These top secrets are very, very serious and important and serious.
With that t-shirt. Okay. Okay, never mind. So the top secrets are, would you like to explain?
Yeah, of course. For example, the beginning and the end should be amazing, because in the middle of the presentation, audience can be bored, but in the beginning and the end, we have to give most entertaining information and informative information.
So would you mind to
Of
you
course.
have to include the impact at the beginning and the end, because
And visuals as well.
I know it gives the person an overview about who you are, and as soon as you get on the stage, if you perform nicely, if you make the beginning nice, that would actually make the audience listen to you more and want to say, oh, let's see what this guy's talking about and stuff.
And generally, the audience expects us an ordinary presenter. But if we had put a surprise in the middle of the presentation, they could be very entertained and interested.
And they would be intrigued to listen more to the presentation.
Going overboard, it's obvious actually.
Yeah, nothing more to explain.
Nothing more to explain. Going
Thanks for listening. Hope you like it.
Thanks for listening.